The UNA tennis team wrapped up their regular season last week, and the Gulf South Conference tournament starts Thursday. And in this Live Vision update with UNA tennis coach Bryce Bishop, we'll wrap up the season and dive into postseason play. So, Coach, let's back up a week. Regular season finale, a makeup really from a rainout in Decatur, taking on our rival UAH. Let's start with the women. They pick up a big 5-0 win to clinch the 5 spot in the Gulf South Conference tournament.
Well, I said last week I thought our girls were playing really, really well, and they proved that. They went out, swept doubles, didn't have a lot of trouble. And then since it was a makeup match late in the season, we agreed to stop at 5, and then two of our girls, Donna Haycock and Neela Seitz, went out pretty quickly and got the wins to clinch it. So it was a really good win. We lost twice to UAH last year. We had a 3-0 lead when the rain came earlier this year, so we had to start over, and we were a little concerned about that, but really proud of how the girls ended the season. That was a really good win.
And for the men, they picked up another win last week against the Chargers. They'd already clinched the 3rd spot, so for them, this was really a final tune-up for the Gulf South Conference tournament.
Well, it was a tune-up, but we played just like we've been playing all year long, just by the skin of our teeth. We won at 2 doubles pretty easily. We lost at 3 doubles, and we're down 2 breaks. We're down 6-2 at number 1 doubles and had to come all the way back and win it, 9-7. So our energy was low. We knew it would be. We were coming off the grinding weekend and only had really a day and a half to recover. But I thought the guys played hard. They played tough. And once again, may not have played their best tennis, but you get another 3rd set effort out of Max Drupal to clinch. Ray Donovan had a solid win. Benjamin Poirier, again, another solid win. So we were able to get the win, which we already had the 3 seed clinched, but it kept us in a good position regionally.
Before we jump into this Gulf South Conference tournament, Coach, let's just talk about the tennis program as a whole right now and the steps that you've taken over the last couple of years to get this team into the postseason year after year, playing for NCAA regionals. I mean, what has that movement been like the last couple of years?
Well, I just think it starts with the type of player you bring in, and our focus here is being tough. We're playing in one of the toughest conferences in the nation. Right now on the men's side, West Florida is ranked number 1 in the nation, and Valdosta is number 5 in the nation. So you've got 2 of the top 5 teams in the nation that you have to go through every year. And then we're in the toughest region, in the South region, with the Sunshine Conferences, because they have 2 teams in the top 5 of the nation. So it's an extremely tough conference, tough region. So you get good players that like that challenge. And we've built kind of a tough mentality around here with the guys, and the girls are young, but they're getting there. So it's fun to be considered. I mentioned last week the girls are really 1 weekend away from being on the edge of the regionals also, losing 2 matches that we had 3rd set leads in to clinch. If we win both of those matches last weekend, then they're right there in that last spot to go to regional. So I think both programs have really had a good year this year. With the conference tournament coming up and the possibility of regionals, it would be great. It ended up being a great year if we could finish out strong, but we've really had a good year. I've been really proud with the effort. Our guys, we talk about toughness every weekend here, but our guys are 21-3 in 3-set matches. That's how you win 4, 5, 6 matches, 5-4. That's how you do that. You have to win the close matches, and UAH is a good example. We didn't play great. We were low energy, but Max Drupal, 6-0 in the 3rd set at number 1. Our guys believe that if it gets tough, they've got a great chance. And, on the girls' side, one thing that's keeping us back is we weren't as good in 3-set matches. We were only 6-10 in 3-set matches. And we needed a couple of those 3-set matches in that weekend. So right now, that's the difference. Both teams have had a really good year. Both teams are playing at a really high level. We just like to go down and have a real strong performance at the GSC tournament.
Gulf South tournament starts Thursday. Let's start with the men. Max Drupal and company will take on Lee. UNA, the 3-seed, Lee, the 6-seed. We defeated Lee earlier this year, way back in March. So for the men, what are the implications with the tournament right now?
Well, there's very little difference in the 3 and the 8 seed. We played Huntsville this past Wednesday. They're the 8 seed, and we had a difficult time. There's very little difference. We beat Lee earlier this year 5-1, but we saved a match point at one doubles and we won 2 3-set matches. So it was one of those tough wins again. So it's a toss-up. We're playing pretty good. They're really playing well. They went on the road and beat Mississippi College just like we did, so they're playing well at the right time. I expect a 5-4 match. I expect a physical match. Hopefully we've won enough that we've got the experience to do that. But once again, if we've got to take care of the next match. Our goal now is to be 1-0 in our next match, and that's all we're focusing on.
For the women, as the 5 seed, it will be the 4-5 matchup against Mississippi College, a Mississippi College team that beat us at their place earlier this year, but it was a very tight contest. Second go-around, what do you want to see differently?
Well, I'd like to see us play with the same energy, the same effort, because I thought our effort was fantastic. I thought we got a little bit tired, especially a couple girls that had been injured this year who lost a little bit of their fitness because of the injury. We struggled in third set, so we've had 2 weeks, and hopefully we're a little bit more fit and we're ready for that tough battle. It'll be in a neutral site, not at Mississippi College. So, I know Mississippi College is a really, really good team at home, but we've had really good results on the road. So we like our chances at a neutral site. We've played down at O'Connor Tennis Center in Montgomery before. That's where the match will be. Both men and women will be at O'Connor for the first round. So, I just want to see the girls continue to play and continue to improve. And they've actually done that from the very first match of the year all the way to the very last regular season match. They've improved. So if we can improve a little bit, then I like our chances.
UNA Tennis, starting with the Gulf South Conference Tournament Thursday down in Montgomery. Postseason plays here. Be sure to visit roarlions.com to keep up with UNA Tennis team on their postseason march.